The most telling thing about Sunderland's interest in Neil El-Ainaoui is its timing. Xhaka has just decided to stay, and the club are already shopping for the player who eventually replaces him. That is not panic. That is a recruitment department reading a calendar. According to Team Talk, Sunderland are among the clubs interested in the Roma central midfielder, with intermediaries having already held talks about a possible deal for the Morocco international. Roma are willing to sell for the right price, though the figure is not yet clear. The complication is the company Sunderland are keeping in this race. Liverpool, Chelsea, Aston Villa, Brighton, Bournemouth and Newcastle have all been spoken to about the 25-year-old. That is a crowded and, in places, a wealthier field. The logic behind the target is where it gets interesting, because El-Ainaoui is being framed as a hybrid of the two midfielders who defined Sunderland's season. Xhaka gave the team strength and reliability in the combative role. Enzo Lefebvre supplied the quality on the ball, 5 goals and 6 assists in his first Premier League campaign. El-Ainaoui, on the evidence offered, carries elements of both. His World Cup work for Morocco has been Xhaka-esque out of possession, averaging 5.5 tackles and interceptions per match, while winning over half his physical duels. His League One season at Lens the year before shows the other side. 8 goals and genuine creative output across 17 starts. The sort of end product Lefebvre provides. Here is the honest caution though, and it matters. El-Ainaoui started only 8 league games for Roma last season. 1 strong World Cup and 1 excellent league. 1 campaign do not erase a quiet year in Serie A. And profiles built largely on tournament form and a single standout league season carry real risk. The statistical case is genuinely encouraging, particularly the absence of errors leading to shots or goals, but Sunderland would be betting that the Lens version, not the fringe Roma version, is the true one. For the squad, the appeal is obvious even with Xhaka staying. The captain turns 34 in September, and is entering the final years of his career. So a long-term successor was always needed regardless of this summer's saga. A midfielder who can cover the defensive base and contribute at the top end offers exactly the flexibility a two-front season demands, and signing him now, alongside Xhaka rather than in place of him, would allow a proper handover rather than a scramble next summer. The obstacle remains the market. When Liverpool, Newcastle and Chelsea are all in the conversation, Sunderland's data-led approach meets its usual test. Can they identify and secure the player before clubs with deeper pockets move? Roma's willingness to sell keeps the door open, but the price and the competition will decide whether this is a signing or merely a link. Xhaka staying bought Sunderland time. The El-Ainaoui interest suggests they intend to use it, planning the succession a year early rather than waiting for the vacancy to force their hand.